It's a veggie BLTpta! I totally suck at video games, but love to play them anyway. The sixth game we're going to look at is Headmaster. And sorry to say this, but either my film got corrupted or the camera stopped working or something when I was filming myself playing this. So you're not going to actually see camera footage of me playing it, but I'll be sure to include some of the footage from when we watched my other friend play the first time we tried out VR at that Best Buy. But you're not missing too much if you see that, because this game doesn't have a controller or move controller. It's just using the headset, and as they teach you in the very first part, you're really just doing one motion, and it's heading a soccer ball motion. So you kind of just move forward, sometimes slightly to the side, left or right, in order to get the ball in the net or hit whatever goal you're trying to hit. So you're not missing too much, but I'm sorry I don't have footage of that. I just thought I'd mention it. The idea of the game, at least through the demo that they show, is to hit the soccer ball or football, depending on what part of the world you live in, and hit goals or get it in the net or stuff like that. And they have different setups and different score types. In the demo, I don't know how the full game works, but in the demo it's you can get a certain amount of stars depending on how many points you score. And as you can see later, you're going to be able to score 100 points if you can hit the little wooden scoring thing in the net instead of just getting it in the net. So you can get some high score depending on how good you are at, figuring out how to get the ball in the good part of the net. The game also has a sense of humor. And the first time we played it, we all commented at the Best Buy where it felt like you were in a prison because, it's just dark place, and all of a sudden they pop up the stadium lights and it's like, okay, where am I? But besides that, it's not like a prison feel with the humor, but that was just a weird contrast to the happy recording that's like, welcome to Headmaster training, and this guy's trying to talk you through it. But even in the demo, you find out it's not necessarily just a recording, because sometimes things will mess up, like the lights won't turn on at the right spot, and then you hear some guy going like, Carl, turn on the lights. So there's someone there just testing you, but they're still playing all these recordings. It's weird. It sounds weird when I'm saying it like that, but it's kind of funny when you're playing the game. It makes something as simple as, hitting a ball for points more fun because there's, reasoning behind it and kind of fun humor walking you through it. There's also Carl, who sends you letters during the demo. I really hope the two characters, Announcer Guy and Carl, are in the full game, because they're fun. But Carl will send you, little letters you can read saying, hey, nice to see you, and, don't worry about what your score is, you're gonna get in anyway. Kind of humorous there, because there's, you have to get a certain score in order to be admitted into our class. But then they outright admit later that, they're desperate for people to join the class. So whatever you score, you're still going to get admitted just so they can get your money from admission. So it's kind of like a play of hey, are you good enough to buy this game? It doesn't matter if you're good enough. We need you to buy this game, so we're going to make you think you're good enough. Which, it's cute. It's kind of horrible, but also cute. The first few challenges that they give you aren't that hard. You just have to basically hit the ball from different angles into the goal. It does get a little harder later when you're supposed to try and get the little point signs, or when it comes faster or from the side. It's a little bit harder to actually get the ball in the goal. But the actual feel of it, when the ball's coming at you, it's pretty easy to judge and get in the goal. I mean, I'm bad at games, obviously, so I didn't get all the points, but I think with enough, if you play this enough, you could really get a feel for when you're supposed to hit the ball with your head. It's not awkward at all. It feels natural when the ball's coming at you. It doesn't feel like a VR thing, like a lag time. There's no lag time, I guess, is the best way to explain it. The ball's coming at you, you move your head when you would normally move your head to hit a soccer ball coming at you. They did good. They did a good job judging the timing on that, because it never felt like there was lag or I had to move beforehand. It just felt Not that I've had too many soccer balls thrown at my head, you know, but I imagine that's exactly the timing it would feel like. Near the end of the demo, they give you an exploding bomb to help you get through a bunch of like boxes and stuff to get to the net, which I assume they do more of in the real game because it's pretty fun. Like, if you hit a certain sign, you get a bomb in your next ball, and that blows up a bunch of boxes and lets you get even better like point scores. You couldn't even see the net before you blow up some of those boxes with the bomb. So it's a necessary thing, but it almost has a puzzle aspect to getting soccer balls in a net, which makes it more engrossing as a game. I mean, it's a simple concept for a game of get ball in net, get points. But if they add puzzle stuff like, hey, you have to hit the bomb over here to blow this up in order to get a better chance to get this, I mean, that makes it more a game and less just a point simulator kind of, well, game still, but it makes it more fun. Let's just say it makes it more fun. I like puzzles. Puzzles are fun. At the very, very end, you don't even get to play it, but woo, Carl whips up something really fun to play, like the Soccer Master 5000. I don't know what it is. I forget what it's called exactly, but it's got nets and score points all over and like a crazy machine thing that closes up the net. If that's in the real game, that could be really fun to play too. Again, figuring out the best ways to get points, kind of in a puzzle way. So there's potential to this game. The full price of the game is $20 on the PlayStation Network, which is a little bit much, although apparently there is a party mode and like 40 levels and stuff to play, so you're getting your money's worth. I may pick it up one day when it's on sale, just because it does create a nice introduction to VR. Anyone who has an interest but maybe doesn't game or know how to play with the controllers or is afraid of the move and stuff like that, you could still play Headmaster, so it's neat. It's a game to help introduce people to playing in VR. So I like it, and that's why it's on the list, mostly for that part, because it's fun, it's well done, it feels natural, and it's easy to get into.